Donald and Suri Polomare, written and told by Thomas Boyd. Suri Polomare was a pony who was mean to Rarity all those years ago when they went to a fashion show with Rarity. After she lost, she was furious at Rarity for winning. But after a while, when Suri and Rarity have finally met again, Suri immediately apologizes to not only Coco Palmel, but Rarity as well. It took a while for Rarity to accept Suri's apology, but she soon eventually did, and the two became good friends with each other. One day, Donald was working in the yard, shunting trucks, when Douglas puffed up. Donald, I have some exciting news for you. What is it? Said Donald. Apparently, Sir Top Hat has brought you a new pony friend for you to work with. Look. Donald looked as the pony stepped out of Douglas's cab. It was a pony with purple mane. She was pink. She was beautiful. This was Suri Polomare. Suri Polomare? Aren't you the pony that Rarity talked about when you was being mean to her all that time? Yes, said Suri, ashamedly. But I've changed. I changed my ways. And we've started to work with each other for a while. I hope so, said Donald. No matter. Don't worry. We can make this work. Suri was pleased. Oh, thank you, Donald. Wait, how did you know my name already? Said Donald. Your nameplate? Said Suri. Oh, said Donald. You've already seen my nameplate. Well, I'll leave you to it, said Douglas. The Topham Hatt has a surprise pony friend for me. The Topham Hatt says he'll have a surprise for me. And Douglas hurried off to get his train, leaving Donald and Suri alone with themselves. So, Suri, what's it like in Manhattan? It's very busy. There's lots of ponies rushing around, so many taxis, horse and cars. You pitifully see them for like thousands of miles going back and forth. Sounds more like London, replied Donald. So tell me about yourself, Donald. What do you do on this railway of yours? The island of Sodor, am I correct? Northwestern Railway? Yes. Well, as you saw earlier, that was my brother, Douglas. And I'm his brother, Donald. We sometimes get into arguments, but we love to work together either way. That's nice, said Suri. You have any other friends besides Douglas? Yes, we work with Doc Oliver. This is also called the Little Western. We work on this branch line. We call it the Little Western because it's run by smaller engines. But we don't mind. We know that we're useful either way. Suri was impressed. Nice. Ain't that nice? I just hope I can stay here on Sodor. Work with you. I'd love that, said Donald, but that's not it to me, and don't touch the top of my hat. I can speak for that, Donald, said a familiar voice. It was the Fat Controller. I can see you've been acquainted with Suri Polomare. She'll be, as you know, she'll be permanently signed to you as a new pony friend for you to enjoy and work with. Sir, does this mean, said Suri. Suri, welcome to the Northwestern Railway. I'm sure you would love working here. Suri was pleased. Oh, thank you, sir. I will promise I'll always work together with Donald. Donald was pleased. Welcome to the railway, Suri. Suri was pleased. And before long, the Fat Controller went into his car, and left for home for the day. You want to come back to the sheds and meet my friends? said Donald. Of course. Sounds lovely, said Suri. As Donald filled up with his tender with water, they both set off for home. Back to the sheds for the day. Suri Polomare was pleased to have a new friend, not only a new friend with Donald, but to get to work on the Northwestern Railway with Donald. And she is pleased to be working for the Northwestern Railway every time, working on the Little Western branch line she would love to call her home.